I know the feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we are live. Okay. All right. Cool. So we're just gonna wait a minute and just chop it up and get here because it'll take a minute. You look different from the last time I saw you. You got a lot of hair here.
Yeah, just took my braids out earlier.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. But hold on 1 minute. I still feel like this light is a little teeny bit off. Okay, we got a couple people on here. What's up, y'all? No, keep it on. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. All right. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? All right. We're going to wait for some people to get on here and then we're going to go ahead and get started, okay?
All right, sound like a plan.
All right. Okay. That's cool. But that's your workspace right there. Is that the TV behind you? You got that TV in your workspace?
No, this TV's mine. Then that's my wife's TV behind me. All my workspaces
Yeah.
in the L shape.
Oh, okay. But you still got a TV right there that you can just like
Yeah,
watch TV and work,
yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
I need to get me a TV. I just basically like watch it on my phone. What's up,
Mm.
Educated Natural? How you doing, Kim? Yeah, we got people coming in now. We got people coming in. But I got some interesting questions for you, Matt. And every question is coming out of this little cup right here. This is what we do here. All
Okay.
the questions are in here.
That's a lot of questions.
Yep. I know, right? What's up, James? How are you today? James Patton in the building.
What's going on, James?
What's going on? Yeah, we getting our regular live MW fam members coming in. Yeah, we're waiting for everybody to kind of get in here at least a little before we get started. Keep us from doubling back. Hey James, can you do us a favor and um can you share the link to Facebook so other people can see the live? Trying to get work like you, Matt. You see what James said?
Huh? I don't see no
James said
comments.
you can't see no. Can if you look
Uh-uh.
over on your sidebar? Oh, you can't from because you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. James said, um, Educated Natural said, "Hey James," and he said, "Nothing. I'm trying to get work like you, Matt." We all trying to get work like Matt. All of us, everyone.
It just like people just call me like Mac, you home, and they just drop off.
Golly, golly. I'm gonna tell. Look, we gonna get all into that. Let me tell you,
Uh,
we gonna get all into it. All right. So we just gonna wait a couple more. We're gonna wait a couple more minutes, or
okay.
not even that, before we go ahead and get started. But yeah, we're just waiting for everybody to get their notifications because it'll take a second.
Uh,
But yeah, the connection is much better.
yeah, it's way better now.
Yeah, way better now. Yep, yep. The delay is not as bad as it was.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. Okay, James said it's shared on Facebook now. So that's good. All right, cool. All right, so we gonna go ahead and get started. And basically what I do is I just pick from here at random and then we just go at it. it might be a couple questions where I might put my input on my side or whatever, but either way, we're just gonna roll with it. Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna shake all of these questions up so we can um get a good pick. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. First question. And this is a good first question, Matt. How do you find balance between working and your personal life?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I guess I do it as a job. I go to bed a certain time, wake up. So I wake up, make sure the kids is off the camp, then I get straight to work. That's all I do is work. It's
That
pretty
is,
much.
yeah, yeah. That actually, to be honest with you, working it like a job. So that means you get off at a certain time, right?
Yeah, I'd say around like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Two or three in
Depending
the
on if
morning. That's
in the
not no
morning,
job, man.
yeah. Overnight hours.
Jeez. Okay,
Overnight
okay,
hours.
okay. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that I get it. That makes good sense though, because if you don't work it like a job, what they say, if you never have a time to, you never get off. That's what they say.
Yeah.
So
I stop
yeah,
around 3 o'clock.
that makes sense. Definitely does. Okay, your next question is, if you could only use 5 websites to get all of your supplies, which one will it be, or which ones would they be?
Supplies. Vinyl, it would be
So
broken leg
five
vinyl. 5 websites. If I
websites.
get my vinyl, it'd be brokenlegvinyl.com.
Mm-hmm.
Shirts, I would say shirtspace.com.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, hats. Damn. Forgot the website for the hats. I know it's a hat website. And if it's DTF, I will go with bigboyprints.com.
Mm-hmm. Big boy. He'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, definitely gotta get Big Boy on here. One more
Absolutely.
website and
Absolutely.
hmm, four. Oh, that's a good question. I could pick like it could
You
be
know,
two. I could pick another like 400.
well, you can pick your tops, even if it's more than 5.
I do so much.
Kim said socks. What about sock? What website would you use for
Oh,
socks?
silky socks. That's silkysocks.com.
Silky socks.
Silky socks, the
Yep.
socks,
Yep.
drawers. They're about to be doing shirts next. Was as I was seeing. I guess
Yeah.
I would say Walmart for the last one because Walmart has just about
Walmart.
anything you can customize.
Wow. That you threw a curveball, Matt.
Yeah, whatever I can't get from
Dang.
those other
Walmart.
sites, I go. I always go there for my very last resort.
Right. Absolutely. That's actually a good one. Cause you're right. There's a lot of times where there's certain stuff I can't get like from a website, and I
Hmm.
always end up going to Walmart.
Yeah.
So that's very true. That's for sure. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got next. All right. Next question is,
For my Facebook.
How did you start making t-shirts?
So I say about 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with leukemia cancer. I was trying to figure out something to get it
Okay.
that cancer off my mind. So I just figured, let me see if I could make shirts. Beginning, since 4 years, I
Mm-hmm.
had a 9x12 heat press. I was using heat transfer
Mm-hmm.
paper. Didn't know what I was doing at all.
Yeah.
Shirts lasted
Mm-hmm.
maybe, I say about 2 hours before it started falling off the
Mm-hmm.
shirt. Then
Whoa.
I stopped making it for a while. Then I had to revamp everything and do my own research, and that's how it
Yeah.
all started. It started off as
Wow.
a hobby, not to make money at all, just a hobby. Then after time, I got better with it.
Or therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah. 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 Either hobby or therapy. Like a therapy hobby.
yeah, a good one.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That's sometimes you hear people that say things like tattoo artists that were on the street and then they started doing tattoos and they say things like tattooing saved my life.
Yeah,
And then, and if nothing else, t-shirt making probably really just like helped save your mental at that time.
yeah, because I had leukemia cancer. It's my second time having cancer.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah,
Dang, Mac.
had it
You a
first.
survivor for
I had
real.
it first when I was 15. It was Hodgkin's lymphoma because my dad was in the Vietnam War, and they sprayed the Agent Orange on us.
Hmm.
That's how he died, and that's how I got that cancer. When I was
Wow.
15, going on 16. Then 4 years old, I
Jeez.
had leukemia. They caught it through a physical when I was doing my blood work, and that's
Uh-huh.
how I figured that out. And then I've been good at about 5 years cured now.
Wow. That's a blessing for sure.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Dang. That's crazy. Like to have times and survive it both and you're so young. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm only 36.
Dang. That's crazy. But you know what? It's a blessing. That means you here for a reason and that's a fact
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, so your next question is you're finished making your shirts for your orders, right?
Okay.
What is your packaging process?
Packaging process is I get my folding machine. I know I've seen folding machine. I get my care instructions, my flyer, a business card, a
Mm-hmm.
sticker, size sticker also.
Mm-hmm.
Fold it up. I put my care instructions
Mm-hmm.
in the side of the shirt. I fold it up. I put my flyer on top. If it's a sticker or a business card, I
Mm-hmm.
throw that in there with it. And then
Mm-hmm.
I sealed the shirt packaging. I put another sticker on the outside, so it's like my stamp of approval.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. That makes sense. That
The
makes
funny
perfect
thing
sense
about that
actually.
folding machine is I had let my daughters use it one time to fold their clothes, and then I had to buy four more.
Oh my goodness. Look, funny thing about your folding machine is when you first bought it, I did a YouTube video
Hmm.
basically making one out of foam core board. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Do you? Yes. And so I mentioned you in my video because I was inspired to make that because of you. Yeah, for sure. Look, Educated Natural said, God bless you, bro.
Appreciate
She
that.
said, praise God. Yes. Okay, so our next question is, hold on. All right, our next question is, what is your favorite item to make?
Money. I would
I
say
love it. I love that.
if I had to pick one item that was easy, my favorite item to make, it would be, I would say shirts, because my kids are always giving me new ideas of how to incorporate
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah, yeah.
my daughter Callie went to camp today. She said, "Dad, I made a shirt
Oh, she made a shirt at camp.
at camp with
Oh, look,
markers." She's only 7.
that is so cool. Yes, that is so cool. Look, James just said making money is the realest answer. But yeah, that's crazy. They don't even know that Callie's dad is a certain man. So they should have gave her. She probably could have taught them how to make a shirt.
Yeah, and how she has on a shirt is placed perfect.
I see that. I see that. I really do. And then she has the little rainbow thing on the back.
Yeah,
Yes, that is so cool. Okay, the next question is, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I would say either a football player or a wrestler.
Wow, a wrestler.
Yeah,
Wow, a wrestler. But the crazy part is I can see both. I can see both. That's cool. That's definitely cool. All
shirts
right,
wasn't
so
even on my
let me
radar
see.
when I was growing up.
Look, I believe you. And the crazy thing is, see, for me, shirts wasn't necessarily on my radar, but ever since I was like 7 years old, I always been really crafty. So I always like making stuff. I always like hello Taryn. I always I took some shoe boxes, the cardboard that comes off the shoe box,
Hmm.
and I cut it into a square, and then I put holes in the side and I hung yarn on it and drew people's name and sold door hangers for 25 cents at church.
Mm.
So I've been crafty, and then after that, well, as I got older, I became a cake decorator, which is food craft. And then after I stopped, I've been, crafty my whole life.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So, your next question is, are all of your orders local, or do you have another way that you sell your shirts online?
I have most. I say 50-50 between local and shipped. My customers that need to be
Okay.
shipped, I have a don't have a website. I have a Google form document where I just send them the link, and then it's technically like an order form which they fill out themselves. I have all my
Oh,
items on there, the pricing, the sizes you want, the
yeah.
colors, etc.
Wow. Wow. That's actually a good idea. I think I saw that on
Because the
your
website, you got to keep it up with maintenance and keep uploading stuff. Like, I'm not gonna be
yeah.
uploading stuff on the website all the time. If I get a new item, I just add it to my Google Forms, a quick edit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't have to take it down to
Yeah.
edit. I
That
just
makes
just just add it.
just add it. And that's called Google Forms or Forums.
Google Forms, and
Google
it's free
Forms.
for like a certain amount of megabytes. Like after a certain amount of megabytes, you gotta, I think it's like $40 for the year.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You get
That makes
email
sense.
notifications every time a customer fills it out.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. You know what? That's definitely, like you said, websites are kind of hard to maintain,
Yeah,
and it makes sense because, to be honest with you, you can make the form and add pictures to the
yeah,
different things with the prices and stuff.
you definitely can.
That makes Yeah, that makes really good sense, to be honest with you. We got a new person here, Teresa Lee. How are you? Taryn, welcome. And yes, Google Forms. Sure knows about that. Yeah, that's crazy. I never even thought of it. But one day I saw that on your Instagram that you had that, and I
Hmm.
thought that that was like, it just makes good sense. It ties it all together, you know. And what it does is cut down you having to answer a whole bunch of questions.
Exactly. What you gotta do is fill out your name. If say for
Yeah,
instance, it's a shipping order, you got your name,
yeah,
your phone number, your shipping address, whatever item you want, whatever color shirt it is. If it's a shirt, if it's whatever it is, you check
yeah,
mark it. And at the bottom, I have it says be very specific what you want the item to say.
yes, yes. And do they just pay you through like Cash App or
Do
PayPal or
Cash
something?
App, PayPal, Apple Pay. I have a swipe up card reader, Western
Wow.
Union, everything. I'll take everything except for WIC checks and food stamps. As long as it adds up to the amount that your total comes to, I take it.
WIC checks and food stamps. Look, if you got either of the above, you're gonna have to go cash out and come back.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Look, that is such. What made you think to do that? Was there something that happened, or something that made you like, hey, I think I'm gonna try this and see how it works?
as far as payment wise or the Google Forms,
The Google Forms.
because people kept calling me, texting me their orders, and at the
Yeah,
time I would take orders through text message, through phone calls, and then at the time it got too hectic. I was losing papers. I had to call the customer. What did you want your order to say? So it took my maybe like 3 months to figure it, what Google's Forms was, and then I went out and
yeah.
just made it. Because taking orders through text message,
Wow.
phone calls is it's a headache.
It's a headache. It is a headache. And I'm telling you, I didn't had plenty of them. I got
Yeah.
BC on deck for that headache. For real. Okay, let me see. Um, James said I take those in a heartbeat. What,
With the
James,
headache.
what you mean? You take what? The headache or the food stamps? Look, because I take them in a heartbeat too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what we got here. We got the next question is preferred print method: DTF, vinyl, sublimation, or transfer. James said food stamps.
Oh, said what's my favorite print method?
Yes.
You want that in order, or you just my top one?
Your top one.
guess as of if we're speaking right now, my favorite print method would be HTV. That's got me my bread and butter. That's what I started with. But if
Yes.
you ask me this
Yeah.
2 weeks prior, I'll probably say DTF because I'm waiting on one more piece to my DTF printer.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Mac has left me in the dust. We had a whole pack here. We had this whole thing down that we was riding together on
You
staying
definitely
off of
did.
DTF, and then he just left me in the dirt.
Nah, this certain customers always want to ask me, you got this color, you got this color, you got this color. It's like for instance, I had a customer not too long ago. It's like I don't have a certain color. You gonna get upset
Yeah.
because I don't have a certain color. So what
Yeah.
way can I
Yeah.
eliminate that
It
way?
makes
Because
sense.
some customers don't like the polyester shirt for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once
Hold
I
on,
get
wait a
this
minute.
detail, I'm
Somebody
gonna still
said,
be doing.
go ahead, Matt.
Now, once I get this other print up, I'm still gonna be doing HTV. I'm still gonna be doing sublimation. I'm still gonna be using.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna change. It's just upgrading.
Yeah. Absolutely. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense, to be honest with you. Teresa said, hold on, wait a minute. Let's see. Can you see this on the screen? Hold on, let me
Well, that's
see.
Mama Goon.
Can you see that?
That's
That's
Mama
Mama
Goon right
Goon.
there. That's Mama Goon.
Hello, Mama Goon. Hello. All right. He's doing a great job. And I'm not just saying that because he's my Aw.
That's
Yeah,
Mama
look,
Goon.
he is doing a great job. Yes. He look, that show Mama's supposed to always be front and center at all times. And that's just what she doing. But hold on, let me see. Somebody else said something. Hold on. So here we go. I'm gonna put them on the screen so you can see the questions or you can see the comments.
Yeah, I can see the questions now.
Okay, you can see them now.
Yeah,
Okay. James said, "My kids eat like there's no tomorrow." Look, I understand that
yeah.
for sure.
Trust me, I know half of my kids
His
are
mom's in the
teenagers, size of grown men.
look. Don't I know it? I got I got a 20-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
I got
Jeez
a
Louise.
17-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 15-year-old, a 13-year-old,
Whew.
two tens, and a 7-year-old.
Wow.
They all in the
Jeez.
same house.
That's right. That's oh man. Let me tell you. You look, we need to you might need to start accepting the food stamps because it might work. Let me tell you. Jeez. Okay, Terrence said, hold on, let me see. When you come out when how many okay, wait a minute. So she said something about trademark and copyright so that when people want to use them, um okay, do you see that question, Matt?
Yeah. Those orders I usually don't take because I'm not trying to holler at Uncle Sam any way, shape, or form.
No way. Yep.
Uncle Sam's
And
not my
sometimes
uncle.
it's best not your uncle of in at all. Period. Yeah, but I mean it makes sense. I mean it's too complicated to take those orders. And then at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you can't even take a picture of it.
Nah,
You
not at
can't
all.
even take
You
a
take a
picture and
picture of it,
post
they
it.
gonna
So
flag it.
what is it exactly? Exactly. It's like no even it's not even no point to take those orders because you can't even you get the money from it, but one thing in our business is the picture is what takes you the rest of the way. You can't take a
Mm-hmm.
picture, what's the point?
Yeah.
Besides the money itself. Big boy Prince in the building.
What up, big boy?
Big boy Prince in the building. What's up, big boy? All right, let me see. James said, Lord have mercy. I can only imagine the fight. James said, have mercy. I can only imagine the fights between them. Talking about your kids.
Yeah, they definitely do get it
Hold on.
shaky. They definitely, all of them get it shaky
Yeah, I
against
know.
each other.
Oh man. Yeah. My 15-year-old and my 4-year-old, them two right there, I tell you. Now my 15-year-old got a job, so they're not fighting as much, but they usually do.
Yeah.
Jeez. But okay, so the next question is um when you're in your workspace zoning out, what type of music are you listening to?
Uh, Nipsey Hussle, some family members of mine
Mm-hmm.
make music. D
Mm-hmm.
Block, Dipset,
Mm-hmm.
Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
None of that new hip hop I listen to. You won't catch me listening to Hot 87, none of that.
Right. Griselda is near you, right? That's like upstate New York area, right?
Huh?
Griselda, Griselda is near you. That's like upstate New York area,
Yeah,
right?
but Zelda's in Buffalo.
Buffalo. Exact.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, James, you're in Buffalo, right? But yeah, that's Conway, Benny the
Conway,
Butcher. Yep, Benny the Butcher.
West Side Gun.
And Side Gun. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, they making it cool for people that are not super young to do music anymore.
Yeah.
Now older people can do music now too. And it be cool. Yep. For me and my work, my music, my zone out music is such an eclectic combination of music. It's like I can go from uh Elevation Church to Megan Thee Stallion to 90s hip hop to 90s R&B. I could go to Nas or like um I I'll slap some Big Sean in there. It could go just all over
Yeah.
I love Big Sean, so it could just be all over the place. For sure. Okay, so Terrence said, hold on, let me see. I asked because I have come up with several sayings for shirts, but I don't want other people to just benefit off of them. You know what Sikh say? Sikh say, once it leaves you, it belongs to the world. So if you
Yeah.
don't trademark it or put some type of like watermark on it,
Mm-hmm.
it's gone once you put it out.
It definitely is.
Yup. Yeah, because there's no way that you can trademark just basic saying.
Not at all.
You can
It's
trademark a
basic
design.
saying you have to put your own little twist to it.
Yeah, yep, yep. Yeah, you can trademark the way it's designed, but you can't trademark the saying itself.
No.
So yeah, but I get where you're coming from on that. Just trying to protect your design, but you just got to try to watermark it. For sure. All right. Let me see. Next question, Matt. What are your top 5 items or tools that you use on a day-to-day basis? Basis.
5. My iMac,
5.
my Cameo Pro 4,
Mm-hmm.
my sublimation printer, my work chair, and my it's gonna be odd. My fan, I'm sorry, my heat press. If we're 6, I'll add
I
my
was about to
fan to
say.
it.
I was about to say, you're gonna put the fan over your heat press. We got some issues here.
No, fan we number 6.
Okay, we got Holly Direct in the building. What's up? How
What's
are
going on,
you?
Howard?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? We got a lot of New York in the building. We got a lot. New York is getting real heavy in these streets. Okay. Let me see. We got. And James said, let me see. Trademarks won't stop bootleg. No, it definitely won't.
Definitely won't.
Yeah, it definitely won't. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, so your next question, Matt, is so okay, this one you don't even understand how much you inspire me sometimes when I get low-key lazy, because when people call me and they like, I want a shirt 2 days from now, and I get an attitude like, why you wait till the last minute? And I tell myself in my head, Mac out here taking same day orders, and you complaining about 2 days? Get yourself together. So the question is, you take same day orders. How do you manage to stay on top of that?
So same day order, depending on if it's like if I have to design it from scratch, or they have an idea they want me to take from, like, for instance, I have a customer
Yeah.
that comes to me all the time. It's like, oh, it's last minute. I know. And then she tells me her idea, and is 10 times better what she thought it would be. So I try to, if it's the same, if it's like a rush order, I try to bump that
Yeah.
on top of the list, so I get that done first.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So you just gotta kind of got just a constant rotation, and then
Yeah,
you just whoever is rushed, just go at the top, and whoever else, I see you when I see you.
yeah. Like
That
this
makes
order I
sense.
got, the 73 shirt order I just got. It's good thing it's a design. It's already saved on my computer, so it's simple. Pull up the design, cut it, press it.
Yeah. And you said how many is it?
73,
And it's vinyl,
all vinyl.
Matt. I done already told you I
Everything's
did
the crazy thing is
150.
everything's cut and weeded. It just need to be pressed.
I told you about my 150. You gonna
Yeah,
turn around and do that fool right behind me?
yeah. Trying to play
I'm
catch
gonna
up.
tell you. Yeah, I know for sure. Hold on. All right, they talking about watermarking here in the. Hold on,
Watermarking.
that's James right there.
You can do it through Pixar.
Uh-huh.
It's an app. Add your logo
Yep.
to it and just
Yep.
do it that way.
I do. I use Pixar for my. I use Pixar for my thumbnails. It's
Hmm.
really good at like moving backgrounds,
Yeah.
adding border backgrounds. So I use it a lot for my thumbnails. Pixar is it, sure. Okay. Next question is James, he's allergic to that much weeding. Okay. Next question is, what does your ideal workspace look like? Ideal.
Ideal would be, I would say, either a basement or a garage, not my room.
Okay. That
Because
makes
everything
sense.
I do is from my room.
Yeah, yeah. But still at home.
Yeah,
You
still at
would just
home.
want to stay at home. Stay at home. Okay. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Yeah. And it would be dope if you had like a whole basement. It's a guy on YouTube. I can't remember what his name is. But if you look up like Tshirt Workspace or something,
Hmm.
hold on, man. While I'm sitting here, I'm going to find this guy so I can tell y'all to go look at his workspace. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure whether it's in the house or not. But hold on, let me see. T-shirt workspace. I can't remember his name. Hold on. What is his name? I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. But while that pulls up, yeah, he has a whole space full of I think it's screen print. But I'm not sure this in his basement or not. But I would like to have
Yeah.
a space in my house too, in a base like a lower level.
Yeah, like I have more space to get more equipment.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, this next question is what inspires you?
My kids. That's my biggest
Yep. I
motivation.
yep. Yep.
My
And you
kids.
know
That's my
what?
biggest motivation. I don't care if they old or young. That's my biggest motivation.
Absolutely. Look, if you don't have something other than like whatever the work, the money, whatever, it
Hmm.
gets old after a while. But you'll never, your
Yeah.
kids will always be that driving force. Yep, for sure. Okay, 1 minute. So we gotta all right. You have a free trip to go anywhere in the country. Where are you going?
Damn. Good question.
Somewhere out of the room.
Uh, That's a good question. I would say damn, you stumped me on that one.
Do you travel much, or do you
I don't really
have
travel. It's
anywhere that
just
you've been to that you
I don't really have a place off top of my mind. I can't think of that.
okay?
If I
We're
could
gonna
take
come
my
back to that one.
if I could take my work equipment with me, it has to come with me. That's the only thing. Wherever I go, I gotta bring my some type of work equipment with me.
But you're supposed to be relaxing, Matt, and you're not supposed to be working. You're supposed to be going somewhere, kick back, chilling, feet out, white beater on, sun on your face, like that whole vibe.
A beach somewhere. I don't know
You talking
where.
about a
What
heat
beach?
track,
Because
right? You're supposed to be
I'm
somewhere chilling.
always
You talking about a
working.
whole heat track. Yeah, yeah, I understand. I get it, and that's the reason why you are as successful as you are with what you do is because it's just the work ethic is crazy, crazy. So that's for sure. Okay, this is another question. All right, you have 20 hold on. You have 25 to do. Due tomorrow. What's your production process?
25 shirts.
Mhm.
Because I would design it first, cut it. No,
Mhm.
design it first, then let the customer know. is this design okay? They give me green light. I cut
Yeah.
everything. I weed it. If it's front and back, I
Mhm.
do the backs first, and then I do the fronts. If it's
Mhm.
over 25 shirts, I'm not folding that amount of shirts. There's no way.
Right.
Folding machine and all.
Right.
I'm not folding 25 shirts.
Right.
I'll fold up into a
Right.
bundle and put it inside of a big black mailer.
Okay. Right. That makes sense for sure. And now, so how does that work in the process when you are using the Google Forms? Um, and you have to like confirm with the customer the design. What do you just send them a text or call them
He's
and send
I
them
either
a confirmation or something?
I either send them a text or like a FaceTime or something so they can see the design. 9 times out of 10,
Okay.
they always gonna say, Mac, do your thing.
Yep. Yep. That's usually how that goes for sure. All right. Let me see. Okay. The next one is, what is the worst customer experience you have experienced?
I say about 3 years ago, I had a customer,
Okay.
and it was a big order for like I had to put something on the shirt. Then
Mm-hmm.
I gave him the care instruction and all that. I says, don't wash it with fabric softener or bleach. 2 days
Mm-hmm.
later, he gets the shirts. The bears is falling off.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him, did you wash it? Then he said, yeah. I said, did you use fabric softener? He said, yeah. I said, the care instruction says, don't use fabric softener. Use it anywhere. So I cut that customer off. There's always customers
Jeez.
that want to call you throughout the whole process of making of this shirt and change the order, change
Jeez.
the design several times. I hate that.
I'm not even going to talk about this customer I'm dealing with right now that's on this type of time that has changed this order multiple times.
I hate that.
Oh my gracious, the anxiety of it all. But yeah, that's that's those customers that you just be like, oh man, you are more trusted than your word
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, so the next question is your top five musicians.
Top five. Let's see.
Yeah,
D
and I
Block.
said musicians. I said
Oh,
musicians, not necessarily across the board.
D Block. That's one.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle.
Mm-hmm.
I would say three. It would be my cousin Chinks Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Four. She my daughter's godfather, Deuce Broadway. Five. Jay Z.
Okay.
In no specifical order.
No. Okay, got. See, for me, it's gonna be top five is um I have to start from the top. My and this is musicians in total, so that can also mean producers as well. Um,
Oh, producer,
my
that's a whole nother
my
line.
husband, yeah. My husband is one. He's a artist and a producer and all that, so I got to put him at one. My brother is a musician, a producer, a composer, songwriter, all of that. So my husband, my brother, um, Anita Baker is definitely in my top.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Big Sean is definitely in my top. and I have one more, and I probably would say Nas is the fifth.
You put Big Sean before
So that's
Nas?
my top. No, in no
Oh,
order.
okay.
In no order.
Okay.
Yes. And so because Nas would come first, then Big Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has to be that way. What's up? You dig is in the
What's
building.
going on, you dig?
Welcome. And she said she rocking with D Block.
All
It
day.
looks like she with D.
They gonna kill Dipset August
Yep,
3rd.
definitely. Oh, they about to be on a versus?
Yeah, August 3rd.
Oh man, I think I heard something about that. But you know what? Look,
Yeah, they got August
I'm
3rd,
in for
Madison
that
Square
one.
Garden.
Dang, that's crazy. What's that said? I'm going through that right now. Change up multiple times right now. Okay, I'm not sure, James. Am I? Which part were you talking about, James? Okay, the hold on, let me see. All right, the next question is if you could give your 15-year-old self any advice, what would it be?
Don't have kids at a young age.
Right, right. Lace up.
Yeah.
Stay focused. Right, right. I kind of about the same thing. Like stay focused, stay away from boys, uh, stay in school. You know that type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, this is one. We got one more question, and then we got rapid fire. Okay.
Okay.
Um, you have 5 minutes to leave your house. You can never come back. What t-shirt items are you grabbing? What's up, 12 gone?
Sheesh. Items in my grabbing. Some blank tees, my cutter,
Mm-hmm.
some vinyl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, these kids staying with you. Nope, nope. uh, so some blank shirts, some vinyl, my cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Heat press could stay. That's too damn heavy.
Uh-huh.
My wallet,
Uh-huh.
my phone.
Okay. Okay. Look, that's with that stuff, you can kind of do it over again if you need to,
Yeah.
because you got to buy some more stuff. Well thought. All right, so we're gonna go to rapid fire now, okay? All
Okay.
right. So customs or transfers?
Customs.
Customs, okay? Homebody or adventurer?
Homebody.
Salt or sweet?
Sweet.
Sweet. Power or the shy?
Power or the what?
The shy. The TV shows. Have
Power.
you seen either of them?
I seen
Power,
Power. I haven't seen the
okay?
other one yet. Cause Power, they shoot on
Yeah,
my block, like literally outside my house.
they do.
Yeah,
What?
messing up my Wi-Fi
Crazy.
all the time.
Yeah, the new one just came out. Um, what is it? The story, what is it called?
The
Raising Cain. Have you seen that yet?
I seen him tape it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. I just watched that the other day. It's gonna be good. I can tell.
Mm.
Okay. The next one is water or land.
Land. My black ass can't swim.
Land. Okay. Um, Martin or Fresh Prince.
Mario.
Martin. Okay. All right. Temptations or Five Heartbeats.
Neither.
Have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen either movie?
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Got it. And you already said your answer to the Jay Z or Nas.
Jay-Z.
Jay Z. Yep, you definitely said that. Terrence said you need to see the Shy. You do. It's good.
Oh, the
That's for
shot.
sure.
I'm about to
Hold
check
on.
that out.
Yeah, it's called the Shy. Yeah, it's by the producer or the person who made the show is called her name is Lena Waithe, and she
Mm.
is real. It's a really good show, to be honest with you.
I'm definitely check that out.
Definitely. Yeah. 12 said Matt worked too much to watch TV. His TV is right there on behind his head. Look, he can work and watch TV.
I work way too much.
But yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. It's you know what? You still in a central although you're working, I'm sure the kids have free access to get to you when they need to,
Yeah,
right? They
they
can come
definitely
in and
do.
talk to you whenever they want.
Yeah, definitely. I'm never gonna
Yeah,
turn my kids
yeah,
away.
yeah,
I could be
yeah,
underneath the heat
yeah.
press. Dad, look at this. I'll look without trying to burn my hands at the same time.
Right, right. Look, that's how it is. It's sometimes where my 4-year-old is in the room. I'm working, and he is right there. He is not going nowhere. He ain't trying to hear nothing I'm talking about
Same
at
thing with
all.
Callie. She's the exact same way.
Yep, not trying to hear it at all. So, Matt, what what social media platforms are you on?
On Facebook and Apparel by Mac and
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Apparel by
Mm-hmm.
Mac. I don't do the TikTok thing. I don't do the
Right,
Snapchat.
right.
Just Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, right. Have you ever considered doing YouTube or TikTok?
I considered doing YouTube, but things got to slow. These orders got to slow down. I want to try to focus on it. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna put my 100% into it. I don't want to start a YouTube
Exactly.
channel and then just
Exactly.
half-ass
Exactly. Right. Right. Yeah, because you're trying to come in and dunk all over everybody. That's
it.
that's what you're trying to. You trying to
Nah.
come in and beat on everything. Have you ever considered like starting your own clothing line?
Absolutely.
And how far
Absolutely.
have you gotten in that process?
Just making notes for the time being, and then like I said, once orders slow down, I could focus on it little bit more. But I already
Yeah.
have a name in mind.
Yeah.
I just I want to make sure everything is right before I even put it out there yet.
Right. Right. And where did you get Goon from?
That's what my boys used to call me that all the time. Back in the day,
Right.
they used to call me Goon, and it just stuck.
Yeah. And in my mind, I feel like the Goon, it's a brand around that. Like some
Hmm.
it's like the goon, to me, if you don't come out with a clothing brand that says goon all over it, I'ma just be like, see, this don't make sense to me. It's a whole goon life movement. That's what in my mind, that's what it gotta be. Cause I'm just,
Yeah,
you know, that's what I imagine. The goon is it.
like
But
trying to
seem
make your
like a
own
goon to
brand,
me.
huh?
Yeah. I said, you don't seem like a goon to me.
It comes out when it has to. And,
Gotcha. Then I think we're all
huh?
goons in a way.
My, ask my mom. She I had to pull it out a few
She
times.
she in the she in the comment section laughing right now because she already know what it is.
She's still trying to figure out how I graduated high school to this day.
Look, I'm a goon said, let me tell you right now, these people don't even understand what it is. But yeah, we got we got Apparel by Mac on Instagram and Apparel by Mac on Facebook.
Yes,
And then you can also check out Matt. He is a moderator in the Facebook group, The Squad. So you guys can check him out there. Him mingling around. If you have questions, the Squad is the place to be. If you are a new t-shirt maker, a developed t-shirt maker, or you just dunking all over the t-shirt game. Okay. So I appreciate all of you guys for coming and watching this live
I
between
appreciate you
me and
having
Mac.
me.
Mac, I had a really good time. Like I I specifically tried to come up with questions that was relevant to what you had going on. So I hope
Yeah.
that I did you justice in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you for having me.
And oh yes, for sure. And I appreciate everybody watching, all of y'all who took time out. There's so many people in here. 12 Gone Apparel, Educated Natural, Customs Journey. Mama Goon is in the building. We got Tanner is here. We got You Dig. We have Holla Direct. I appreciate all y'all for coming
Definitely.
here and hold on. I want to make sure that I did not forget anybody. Big Boy Prince in the building. Um, Actual building, of course. But yeah, all of y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming and watching. For everybody with the playback, I appreciate y'all too. And you know what? We're not gonna stay too long. Matt, you have been a joy. I appreciate you. I think I hear you
Appreciate you for
talking to
having me.
wifey. Make sure you tell her I said
Yeah, she talking
hello.
about take the kids with me. Nope, they staying here with her.
She said, "What you're not gonna do is keep dropping them kids off on me, okay? Because we're not doing that." My Us mamas are very overworked and underpaid, okay? And that's a for sure fact.
Yeah,
But I think that's it. I appreciate all of you guys. Terrence said this was very fun and informative. And then
appreciate that.
educator said keep up work, Matt.
Definitely, I'm. Uh,
So
take no days off.
no days off at all. So Matt, you stay put, and we're gonna go ahead and end the live. I appreciate you guys, and you guys stay tuned for next week. Last week I had who was gonna be on this week. This week y'all gonna have to stay tuned because I have no idea. So y'all say a prayer that we come up with somebody that's great, and I will see you guys later. I love y'all, MW fam, and I'll see you. All right, Matt, you stay put.
Okay.
Okay.